So we have with us Victor here. He's from France, and Victor, I came to know that you are so much into traditional sports. You recently went to China, went to Shaolin, and now you are here in Varanasi, which is always called the oldest living city. And this is something very traditional. What do you make of this sport, and how did you pick up all these traditional sports?
Well, I followed the signs of the universe that brought me here. So I was training in Kung Fu. You see the Shaolin Temple in China. And I realized that I needed to develop more body strength. So Shaolin was very good for speed, mobility, but it wasn't good for strength. And then, through Instagram and things like this, I discovered Gyan. And through that, I started following the Gada. And it just brought me here. And then I've been doing this for only about a month so far, but I love it. It's very good it feels very good for the body. It feels much better than going to the gym and just doing these very boring movements. So
that was my next question. That nowadays it is more of gymming and other things. People are like forgetting traditional sports. How come a guy from France came to know about these sports and wanted to pick up? Was there some other motivation, or was it just the Instagram reels that made you that made you aware with all these things, and you just picked it up?
I think the main problem with modern day sports like the gym is that it becomes very mechanical, like a machine. But these things, there's a spiritual tradition behind them, whereas you're building more than just muscle, you're connecting to something bigger than yourself. And this is thousands of years of tradition. So what's funny is that if you go see modern day gym, they're coming back to the traditional practices anyway. So it's like, why skip the middleman? Just go directly to the traditional practice. So.
Talking about Varanasi, Victor, what have you liked more in Varanasi? Like how much have you explored Varanasi, and what do you feel about the city?
I mean, it's definitely one of the most historical places I've ever been. Yes, it's the oldest living city in the world. It has traditions which come from every single country, every single stream of spirituality. I've been here for Dev Diwali. I've been here for the whole of Diwali. So just being through that whole event just has allowed me to experience some of the most important of Indian spiritual and Hindu spiritual traditions. So it's been wonderful. I think it's a very important city to visit if you're trying to understand spirituality.
My last question would be, what do you connect with France and Varanasi? Do you feel there is some connection there? Do you have you explored, were you able to explore that connection?
I'd say a depth of understanding. France is younger in terms of being a country than India and its spirituality. But like the Hindu culture it's about trying to understand something in a lot of depth. And the French are the same way, but the French take a different approach. So the French are very materialist in terms of intellectual, and the Indians are more spiritual. But they both approach things in a lot of profundity and depth, and I think that binds them both.
I also understand that you're going to show your skills here. We are looking forward to it.
We will see how well I do, but thank you.
Great.